Okay, we had a request on how to create a playlist or add one with your games. So here we go. This is assuming you've already saved some ROMs to a folder on your PS3 hard drive. So we head on over to this plus for I'll show you both the easy way and the hard way. The easy way scan directory is right here. So you hit scan directory, then you're going to your hard drive, HDD 0. Now I saved my games in a folder called game, and then SSNE 10,000, user directory, and this is where a lot of the pieces of RetroArch are anyways. So under cores and downloads is where I saved all my ROMs in folders. So to add one, you'd pick one of these, hit the X button, and let it scan that directory. So in this case, if I would pick links, and then you hit X on scan this directory, it would add the games and they'd show up with a new playlist. However, some ROMs may not play nice because it won't find a database match. And that's pretty often I've found. So if you want to add all the games and not miss any because the ROM didn't match the RetroArch built-in database, we would have to go and do the same steps but slightly more manually in the manual scan. So when you hit manual scan, you still search for the directory, content directory, HDD 0 in this case. I'm going to go to the game folder and then SSNE 10,000, user directory, then cores, then downloads. Now this is where I FTP'd in my folders with ROMs. Remember where you saved them if you've FTP'd and saved the ROMs to your PS3 hard drive. For this example, I'll select links and we'll say we're going to scan this directory. Then it saves that location. Then, this is important, select your system name. This will essentially be your playlist name. So in this case, we want to pick Atari Lynx. This, if it's a brand new list, you can also do this to scan an existing playlist that's already there, and it'll simply add games to that same playlist. I usually skip custom system name, and then default core is also helpful. This speeds things up to launching games. This will select the default core for emulation of the ROMs in that folder. So you pick the matching one. And once you've done all that, most of these sets I leave. I check to have override existing playlist off. The idea is your existing playlist stays if you already have one. This will just add the missing games, and then you hit start scan. And it will take a while depending on the size of the ROMs and how many ROMs you have. And once you've popped out of there, you should have your playlists appearing. So I've already done this. I scanned once for 2600, for 7800, Atari Lynx. Now if you're wondering about thumbnails, this is where you would want to go into Online Updater and use the Playlist Thumbnails Updater. And it's hit or miss. It may not find all the thumbnails for you. But there you go. That's how to build game playlists.